God didn't design your circle for comfort. He designed it for elevation, and sometimes elevation requires subtraction. You're holding on to people who were never meant to cross the finish line with you. Think about that. Every name fading from your contacts, every conversation growing quiet, every door closing without explanation isn't chaos, it's architecture. So let me tell you something. The people leaving right now are clearing the runway for the destiny you've been praying for. But first, you have to stop mourning the removal and start trusting the math. Back on Crenshaw Boulevard, the rain-slicked pavement reflected neon signs and restless ambition. It was March of 2018. A man named Ermias Asgadam walked past the exact block where he'd sold mixtapes out of a rusted trunk. He wasn't just building a storefront, he was building a sanctuary. He called it the marathon, not a sprint, a sacred test of endurance. He knew the weight of loyalty firsthand. He watched men smile in his face, then plot his downfall behind closed doors. He didn't complain to the cameras, he just kept moving. He learned a brutal, beautiful truth early on. God will never let you carry dead weight to the altar of your purpose. He said your frequency dictates your tribe. When your vision expands, the room must recalibrate. I'll say it again. You don't keep what you've outgrown. But here's the thing. You're exhausted. I know you are. You've spent years trying to explain your soul to people committed to misunderstanding you. You've swallowed your pride until it choked your voice. You've stayed awake on cold floors, replaying conversations, wondering what you could have said differently to make them stay. You carry the weight of ghosts who never packed a bag to walk beside you anyway, and it settles in your ribs, heavy, relentless. It steals your breath before you even dare to speak your next goal. You think if you just give a little more, compromise a little less, love a little harder, they'll finally honor your commitment. They won't. You're pouring your spirit into cracked vessels and calling it loyalty. How many years will you waste keeping seats warm for people who already bought tickets to another life? The point is this: you are not broken for losing them. You are being prepared. Now, the moment everything shifts, you finally understand that God doesn't punish you with removal. He protects you with it. The shocking truth isn't that people leave. It's that your purpose demanded a lighter load. When the struggle peaks, the filter tightens. You stop begging for seats at tables built by compromise. You start recognizing divine architecture. Every betrayal, every sudden silence, every unanswered text wasn't an ending. It was a clearance. You don't ring the bell. You start building in the quiet. You realize faith isn't about keeping everyone. It's about trusting the ones who remain. Listen, let me be clear. You see how this changes everything? The hardest sacrifices birth the cleanest paths. That's the difference. Here's what most people don't understand. If you want to change your future, you must guard your present like it's oxygen. Rule number 1, audit your inner circle ruthlessly. You don't need more friends. You need fewer distractions. Cut the noise. Keep the architects. Look at your daily conversations. Are they constructing your empire or burying your potential? Discipline isn't just waking up early. It's knowing who drains your energy and severing the tie without apology. Consistency means showing up for your own peace, not their temporary comfort. Sacrifice looks lonely at first, but it's the non-negotiable tax on elevation. Stand your ground when the guilt trips come. Work hard in the silence. Let the absence speak for itself. The removal isn't rejection, it's redirection. And if you want to change your reality, you must stop explaining your evolution to people committed to your stagnation. Rule number 2, let God handle the exits. You don't get to force loyalty. You cannot out-argue fate. When doors close, step back, breathe. Watch the divine rearrange your table. Courage isn't loud. It's quiet obedience. It's walking away without a closing argument. Take risks with your peace. Be brave enough to sit alone until the right ones arrive. Fail forward, stumble, learn, adjust, but never settle for a circle that only celebrates your survival, not your victory. You were born for this. Your finest hour arrives when you finally stop needing permission to outgrow. That's the difference. The removal isn't rejection, it's redirection. Remember this: if you want to change the world around you, you must first conquer the compromise within. Rule number 3, build so loud that the old voices become irrelevant. Impossible turn possible when you align your daily habits with your calling. Gratitude changes the entire frequency. Thank the ones who left. They taught you exactly what you refuse to tolerate anymore. Belief is the bridge, Not hope, not wishful thinking. Belief that the empty chairs are reserved for alignment. You get back up. You claim your space. You dream big enough to outgrow the room you were handed. Keep going when the doubt gets loud. Let faith be the compass. Earn your peace through relentless focus. The clock is already running. You don't have forever, but you have now. That's enough. The removal isn't rejection, it's redirection. Not only that, but the ghosts of wasted potential are standing by your door right now. They're asking what you'll do with the space God just carved out in your life. Will you fill it with the same old excuses, or will you finally step into the center of your calling and say, no more dead weight? You are not your past. You are your next decision. Time is the only currency that never refunds. You cannot buy it back. So spend it on alignment. Fall forward. Never give up. Keep going until the math finally matches your purpose. The table is ready. The marathon is yours. Fall forward. Claim your destiny. Step into the empty space and claim it.